What is good, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. Today we're going to continue with another episode of Madden 17 Ultimate Team. If you have not been paying attention to my channel, the last two uploads, one of them is the Wizards game vlog. I recently went to my first basketball game of this year and I vlogged it. It's a really good vlog, so if you didn't check it out, I'll go ahead and put it in the description. The upload before that was breaking world records with my boy Giovanni, so make sure you check out both of those. Let's go ahead and take a look at what my team looks like. As I always do, I'm going to show you guys my offense and my defense. Today we're gonna have upgrades and we're also gonna be opening up packs. Now, since my last upload, they dropped the NFL Combine promo. Let's go ahead and see what type of players are out. You guys see a Marcus Mariota. Let's scroll up because the higher up we go, the higher overall these guys are. Vernon Davis, another Redskins player. There's Xavier Rhodes, Brandin Cooks, Chris Johnson, 97 overall. That's very intriguing. Let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. He's very expensive, and I'm pretty sure the stats are going to match the price. 95 speed, 97 acceleration, 95 elusiveness, and a 95 juke move. Guys, the bundles that I'm going to open up today are the Jumbo Combine. I'm going to do 2 of these, so in total we're going to have 8. And then we're going to have 2 bundle toppers. Now, each of these packs comes with 3 Combine Gold players, 2 Combine Collectibles, and then you also have 4 Gold or better players. Without wasting any time, let's go ahead and jump into this and see what type of content we could get. As always, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and spending some time with your boy. Here we go. So far, I'm seeing all gold. There's our draft combine collectible. Moving forward, we do get 3 draft combine gold players, as it said. So I'll take it. Moving on to the next one. In this one, I want to start seeing some red. Here we go. Once again, we do get our combine gold. There we go. Doug Baldwin, 85 overall. Not really going for much. It's that point of mud. And a Le'Veon Bell. So we do get 2 base elites. That Le'Veon Bell is always good to get. Like, I like getting 88 plus base elites for some reason, even though they don't go for much. It's just like good to see. Another jumbo pack. After this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open up one of the bundle toppers. It did say 10 items, and I'm not sure if it includes players, so I'm really curious to see what we could potentially get out of that. Once again, all gold right here. Let's go ahead and tackle this 10 item topper. We have 2 of these. I'll go ahead and do both now. So here we go. Don't tell me it's all collectibles. Okay, we do get an elite draft player. I like that. And we also get 2 gold. So we got 2 gold and 1 elite combine players. Hopefully this topper is exactly like the last one. Here we go. Once again, another draft collectible. We get a gold combine player, another gold, and yet another gold. And the rest of it is going to be draft collectibles. Alright, let's go ahead and continue the pack opening. I have 3 more jumbo combine packs. We have to finish it off strong, man. So far, it's been a little iffy. I'm not going to complain, though. A lot of the stuff that I've been getting, I'm going to toss them up on the auction block. Maybe I'll do some sets. We'll see what happens, but let's finish strong. Give me 1 more elite player. I see Kirk in there, and they've been talking so much crazy stuff about him lately. I mean, I've been getting notifications on my phone saying the Cowboys and the 49ers are all trying to get involved in a trade where Romo ends up in DC. Can you imagine? Like, let's sit back and think about it. Even though it might not happen, there's a high chance it's not going to happen. But can you imagine if Tony Romo, after all these years, somehow ends up in DC? Imagine the vlogs. Imagine me going to the games and vlogging Tony Romo with the Redskins jersey on. Can you imagine? Actually, don't. Let's not imagine that. I don't know what's going on, honestly, in the free agency, but here we go. The final pack of the day. We do get a Darius Slay. Moving forward, there's our 3 gold collectibles, or should I say combine players. And that is that. We have finally finished the pack opening. Now it's time for the upgrades. I have a few changes on offense, a few changes on defense. First things first, we're going to start off by getting rid of Greg Olsen. That is a Team of the Year edition. That promo feels like it was like months ago, even though it wasn't that long ago. But instead, I'm going to go out there and bring in Vernon Davis. You know I had to do it. A brand new Redskins player whenever they're out in promos. I'm probably going to look at him maybe once or twice and maybe bring him to my team just like I did with Vernon Davis right here. He turned to a 98 overall. So our backup tight end, man, that's crazy right there. Next up, I really don't want to do this. I really don't. But Marshawn Lynch has exited the team. And this is all because of the new promos coming out, man. I kind of hate it. Like every other day, there's a new promo. So times like this, man, like I can't keep certain players for a long time. Instead, though, we are replacing Marshawn Lynch with Chris Johnson himself on my team. He did turn to a 98 overall. Next up, I told you guys this in the last episode, but I am going to get rid of DeAndre Hopkins. He's been on our team for a while, and my goal right now is to get my team to a 99 overall. We've been stuck at a 98, but I basically shifted Stephon Diggs into the slot, and at wide receiver number 2, I'm going to go out there and bring in this guy right here. Draft Combine Brandin Cooks. I can't do this. I really can't do this. Look at his stats. 95 speed, 94 looseness. It's like the Chris Johnson of wide receivers. When I put him into my team, he turned to a 99 overall. Now with the chemistry boost, let's go ahead and see what the back of the card looks like, and I'm done. Now that we're done with our offense, it's time to upgrade a few players on defense, and this one really hurts me a lot. I really don't want to do it, but it's gonna happen. Sean Taylor has exited the building. Now, you guys kind of have mentioned it. You guys have also mentioned Josh Norman being on my team for a while, and I do always say, you know, I want to upgrade to the newest content that are out. Now, you guys know Brian Dawkins was the most recent legend that Madden has dropped, so I put him at free safety. And you guys know, the second that they drop Sean Taylor, like a new Ultimate Legend Sean Taylor, I'm gonna be all over it, because right now this just doesn't feel right at all. But I always promise you guys fresh content, so that is why I got rid of Sean. I also got rid of Josh Norman. Xavier Rhodes is going to be replacing Josh. You guys see his stats. Again, a speedy corner who's going to be just lethal on my team. As soon as I put him into the starting lineup, he turned to a 99 overall. Him, Brandin Cooks, Chris Johnson, all like are reminding me of like the same stats. Both or all three of those guys are just straight up speedsters. And you guys saw the back of Xavier Rhodes' card. He's gonna have, well, let me not jinx myself, hopefully a big day here today as we start things off with an interception. That is Jadeveon Clowney hurdling or attempting to hurdle over a defender as he gets popped. Now, this is week number 3, and we are undefeated so far. And we are taking on my opponent here, who I'm really not sure who he has on his team. Yeah, I didn't really get a chance. We're going to drop back here, trying to go to Brandin Cooks. Look at that nifty play. Did you guys see that animation? That was so tough, man. Like, I hardly get that animation from a receiver, and Brandin Cooks already here in his debut putting dudes on skates. I can already tell that Brandin Cooks card is going to be nasty. Once again, going to Chris Johnson right here, putting on some juke moves, and I don't know why they haven't wear him 23. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I think he wore 28, right, with the Titans. And why is that dude frozen? There's a game going on, so I don't know what's going on with that guy. But yeah, I think when he got drafted to the Titans, he wore 28, and then he went to the Jets wearing 21. And then with the Cardinals, he wore 23. I don't know what I'm doing right there. But I don't know, man. I forgot. Like, I forgot where he went to after the Titans. I think it was the Jets, then the Cardinals. But don't quote me on that. But I think they should have this guy wearing 28. As you guys see, with 8 seconds remaining, my opponent trying to test Xavier Rhodes. So check this out. With 6 seconds remaining, you guys know I've never returned a punt. I don't think I have. That's not Brandin Cooks, by the way. It's the same number, but that's Tyreek Hill. And I thought right here was going to be my first one. That's why I threw it in the video, because I honestly thought I was going to be able to return that one. We jump into the second half, guys, and I'm going to try to work Chris Johnson right here. He has still now found the end zone, and that's going to be my goal here. On 3rd and 15, once again, another beauty to Brandin Cooks. So far, he's had a big day. First and goal going to Chris Johnson. Can he get in? He's just short. Moments later on 3rd and goal on a toss play again. My opponent kind of knew what I was doing. I decided to go for it. I'm not here to kick field goals on 4th and goal. That is Jordan Reed. And he finally gives us the lead right back. There's still a lot of time. Here's the final play of the 3rd quarter. Xavier Rhodes, here in his debut, jumps the route and gets a big-time interception for us. So we take over, trying to pile on the stats in. Chris Johnson gets stripped. My opponent survives. Matt Stafford dropping all the way back, finds a wide open Larry Fitzgerald. He might do it, man. He still has so much time with 3 timeouts. Look at this. Blown coverage. That was all my fault. Jimmy Graham gets a huge catch. I don't even know who his running back is. I think this dude is using like a silver, might be a bronze running back, and he ties it up. There's no way I'm going to lose this game. I can't do it. Not in Chris Johnson's debut. Here we go. Let's go. We got to run no huddle. 2nd and 7 with a minute remaining. Michael Vick. My opponent thought he was going to scramble, got rid of it to Chris Johnson, and he gets tackled out at the 44. That was important. Michael Vick once again going to Chris. Chris using his speed, getting by defenders, and he finally gets brought down at the 32-yard line. I'm going to send Chris Johnson deep right here because I noticed he was using with his free safety, and that right there potentially could be the game-winning touchdown by Chris Johnson. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. Matt Stafford taking a shot deep, and I got greedy right here. Instead of going with the swat, I went for the pick, and just like that, I got mossed. So, 1st and goal. No timeouts. 19 seconds. My opponent throws a souvenir. I was using Mike Singletary, and just like that, I redeemed myself, and the game has come to an end. Now, I got to give it to my opponent, though. Obviously, he had a weaker team, but he still kept it close. So, shout out to him for fighting in this one. In the next episode, though, I have to pick things up, man. I've been playing very sloppy, and we should be getting closer to the playoffs. Like, in the next episode, I'll probably play, like, 3 games for you guys. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed all the upgrades. It's your boy, AntoDaBoss. I am signing out.